All right, let's bring it into your wheelhouse, Jacob, because I know that you're a big fan of Star Wars, possibly the biggest fan of Star Wars in this room.
The biggest fan of George Lucas in the room, probably.
Well, you're definitely that.
No, the text that I received from Jacob, by the way, on the day The Force Awakens came out, were like, I don't know if I'm going to be okay today.
No.
I'm not having an okay day.
That's not what
I'm not into other people's enjoyment. It feels like they're blowing up my spot. I was like, your spot. This is the most successful franchise in film.
That's taken way out of context.
Also, he said no one likes Star Wars but me.
That I said.
Yeah.
That I said.
Also, he said, "Where's Floyd Mayweather? I need to make more jokes about him."
So
I feel like he's underrepresented on the show. Sorry.
as far as I know, Jacob is one of the few people that I'm friendly with. It's kind of like you're like one of my Republican friends, but in the case of Star Wars, you're one of my friends that loves the prequels and doesn't have a problem with them.
No.
And I don't,
Wow, across the board, no problem.
Not one problem. He doesn't have one problem with them.
Yeah.
If I can quote, it's not like that for me.
Yeah. That's right. That's real loyalty.
He's past having problems.
Can I just
loyalty.
And I don't know if this has been covered in other episodes, and I apologize if it has been, but can you just quickly rank the
Dude, that's exactly what I've written down. That's exactly what I wanted to ask.
Moshe can answer that for me.
It's not like that.
I don't
for
rank.
me.
I don't rank.
You won't do it.
I don't rank the
right.
6 movies.
Well, it's like
I'll say
asking-
this: all those, then Force Awakens.
Force
Whoa,
Awakens
wait.
is your least favorite Star
Well,
Wars
it's not
movie.
the same. It's not the same thing as the Star Wars movies. It's fanfic.
So it's
We're gonna
called
have
a
this argument
fundamentalist,
now.
ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I'm a
like,
Star Wars
it's not
fundamentalist.
the
Absolutely.
same. This is something different.
It is. Well, you can't just like say.
is the
Well,
same.
let's say Pablo Picasso painted a bunch of paintings at one point in his career that people deemed not as good as his early stuff. So then he sold his name. A new guy painted a bunch of paintings that were more like the originals, and everyone decided the world just agreed these were now official Picasso paintings.
No,
you
no,
can't do that.
no,
Star Wars is the singular vision of one artist.
No,
Let me finish.
bro, wait,
Star
hold on.
Wars is the
Mom!
singular.
Mom!
It's the singular vision of one artist.
Can I dispute
So
this?
you can't sell that. You can't sell that.
I can dispute this so quickly. George Lucas hates Irving Kershner and would not have made half of the decisions that Irving Kershner made.
That's not true. He
Yes,
doesn't
it
hate Irving
is.
Kershner.
Yeah,
it's his professor from USC. He was handpicked to direct the film.
who he hated, and he hated the choices that he
He made every frame of film you see in all 6 of those movies. George Lucas wants you to see.
George Lucas at one point thought about taking the
They're
Force
his
out
movies.
of the screenplay of the original Star Wars. He second-guessed himself on the Force.
He gave us 6 pretty good movies.
I want the podcast listeners.
If you look at the annotated script pages of Empire Strikes Back, which Irving Kershner rewrote and did all that stuff, it's like that's not George Lucas.
Well,
That's
but George Lucas didn't write Empire Strikes Back.
but then,
I love
then,
that Jacob.
then there it is.
He's
then
seen
there
it
is.
3
Well, no, but
times.
How do you?
And
How
he
do you
doesn't.
go?
And he doesn't think it belongs.
I like how do you?
I've
Like,
seen it 3 times.
6 times.
Is that what you
So
said?
how do you?
6
Like,
times.
so how do you go?
I
like this?
apologize. You're more of an asshole than I thought. You've seen it 6 times, and you're saying it doesn't belong.
No,
Like,
I love it.
you're
I
funny.
love it the way I like. It's like Star Tours, the movie. For
No,
me. It's a
you're-
fun Star Wars experience.
This is your
That's a Star Wars
your
nerd.
fundamental
That's a
flaw.
Star Wars nerd.
Your
Not at all.
fundamental flaw is like,
And what I enjoy?
No.
I'm fundamentally flawed.
No.
My opinions
You didn't
on
let me
movies?
say it. Let me just say what it
We'll
is.
be back with more of yelling about Star Wars.
Tell me when I can go into my one fundamental flaw.
I'm going to be on the road doing stand-up dates throughout the months of January. I want to get that in
It'll
now.
take me 2 seconds to all right.
Okay.
Here's what I think. You just said Picasso. If you sold Picasso's name and someone else painted Picasso, then that wouldn't be Picasso, right? I totally get that. So the second movie, he didn't write, he didn't direct. Isn't that the same thing?
No, it's not because he's still at the top of the pyramid. He didn't answer to the studio. He didn't
He
answer
still
to
got to
exhibitors.
say in the next one we should have Ewoks.
No,
And
no,
let's
for example-
rubber stamp Christmas special.
No, because it's like
So Christmas special is where's Christmas special fall?
Christmas special is a mistake. It's funny. It's funny. It's
a
funny.
mistake?
But he's
No, I
at
mean,
the top.
it's not. No, it's not. It's not.
like
it's
that
not,
was all him. He's top of the pyramid.
Wait, is
Those
Christmas
6 movies. I've seen
Is
the whole
Christmas
Clone Wars.
special
I've seen the whole Clone Wars series. That's also canon. I'm into that. It's not the same. I don't.
How about Rebels?
It's not the same. That's not Lucas, but it's fun.
Is Christmas special a bigger mistake than
I like
bringing?
the show. I like all things Star Wars. I don't dislike this new movie because it's not Lucas. Like, as a Star Wars nerd, there's a few ways to have a Star Wars experience. You read a novel, a comic book, ride a ride, play a video game. So this is the biggest, best version of that, as is everything post-Lucas.
But I still
For
think
me.
that, I still think that you can't say that.
It would
once an
cheapen
art-
my. If you, I know we
Yeah.
just met, but I'm so. Star Wars is the closest thing to a religion I have. So if
Yeah.
I would just transfer that blindly because of a business sale,
Yeah.
that would cheapen my loyalty to it, wouldn't it?
Well,
Like, this guy's
still
like a
like
prequel
it six
supporter. There's
times
one guy
strong.
who's cheering
You know,
everything I
but
say.
by the way, the guy who's
he's
cheering right now
he's
has been
normally wearing
that guy has
sandals.
been he has been texting the entire show until you started saying this stuff. He put down both of his cellular phones, literally both of them, to pay attention to you and begin to
He's got
applaud
two
at your
phones.
points.
One of his phones is a coaster for a beverage.
It's a cookie, actually.
love
Okay,
it.
by the way, I want to say I don't know what a
petite-
phone is.
a petite
I've never seen
Collier.
Star Wars. I don't know what a movie is. I'm not even here right now. This is my ayahuasca trip.
Is that a petite
Oh my God,
Collier?
he's
That's
got
a
a
little
cookie
schoolboy
phone. It's a
yeah.
cookie
I
phone.
Wasn't it more fun when it was a phone and he was a big asshole, though?
Instead, he was a guy playing on his phone while eating a cookie,
It'd be cool if there was
which
no
is
phone.
perfectly normal.
It'd be cool if there was no phone. He was just texting on a cookie this whole time.
I'm not going to see eye to eye to you, but I have one more question to
Okay,
ask
sure,
of you.
sure.
Are the remastered versions better than the original versions? I want to see where you stand on that.
No, I don't think they're better than,
but they are made by the guy at the
Yeah, I
top.
accept them though. I don't have a problem with them at all.
Okay.
And I think that a lot of the stuff does
Better.
enhance the movie. But a lot of the stuff
Wow.
doesn't. But it doesn't matter if I agree with it because I'm loyal to that guy's brain and his vision. So it's not the way I look at it. You don't meet Christians that are like, I love the Bible, but I could do without that book of Matthew. It's not my place to,
But when you go
just to
like- but when
accept
you be
and
like-
interpret, as
but-
is all of you if you were a good.
But
Star Wars
but
fan.
you're
do, actually. That's not true.
But some people you would say people of the Jewish faith are like, hey,
Whoa, easy, buddy, easy.
Old Testament's
No.
great. Old Testament's great, but I don't believe in that New Testament, right? But what's going on there?
Well, the one is true. The first one's true. The second one is a bed of lies.
But it's still by the same guy.
No.
It's still by
No.
the same guy.
That's not
It's
true.
just, hey
That's not
man,
true.
he just handed
J.J.
it over
Abrams
to
wrote the New
Irving
Testament.
Kershner.
J.J.
Come on,
Abrams
that's
wrote the
all.
New Testament. Everybody
Let's
knows that.
start the games right now before I go off on a motherfucker.
All right, Jacob doesn't want to do it, but I'm gonna rank all the Star Wars movies. Here we
I'll
go.
do it. I'll do it just to piss people off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And no 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. No 7.
Then Star Tours, then 7. I'll tell you this though, Qui-Gon
What
Jinn.
about-
Qui-Gon Jinn, best character in any Star Wars movie.
Oh no!
Best character in any Star
oh
Wars
my
movie. is
God,
Qui-Gon
you're
Jinn.
murdering me.
It's hard, isn't
He's
it?
so boring.
But
that
you know what, though?
character.
When he's
Oh, you're so wrong.
When
Everything
describe
Jedi
Qui-Gon
shows.
Jinn's personality.
do. I've got a special set of skills.
What is Qui-Gon? What is Qui-Gon Jinn's personality? What is his like? Well, how would you describe him?
Well, he's the perfect Jedi. He's everything I want a Jedi to be. He's wise and he's knowledgeable, but he's also like a rebel who's kind of like defying the council. He doesn't play by the rules, but he knows what's right. He's got.
Hey, I gotta say, he's
just
killing
the
it on
best.
this
He's the-
challenge you
He's
just
the moral
laid down,
compass for the
Paul.
whole series.
Paul's like, I'll get him now. Jacob's like, no, you won't.
Well, I've been doing this for 16 and a half years, nonstop. So.
It is true. We started comedy together. He's been defending the prequels the
Not-
whole
It's not
time. I've
some-
known him.
It's not
He
some
is
contrarian opinion I've developed because of the movie.
Tireless in his defense of the prequels.
I love it.
There's no getting around
It's my
it.
favorite thing I've ever heard in my life.
Just one day I'm gonna show up here with my Jar Jar tattoo and the world's gonna explode.
Where is it?
I don't have it yet. Oh. I'm gonna get it someday. This fuels me. I'm gonna get it. Plus, I like Jar Jar.
want a tattoo right here, son.
Solid impression.
Misa want a swastika on my capsa.
I heard the best
Here's
way.
my ranking, Paul, real quick.
Yeah.
5, 7, 4, 6, 3, 2, 1. End of story.
Ooh, nice.
Wait, okay.
I'm surprised you put
Return,
one
he's
last
saying
and not
Return of
two
the
last.
Jedi and then the 3 prequels.
Phantom
backwards.
Menace is worse than.
Wait,
A lot of most
Jedi
people hate
best?
Attack
No,
of the
he's
Clones more.
his last
They do?
4
Yeah.
are Return of the Jedi.
Prequels
thought-
and
Yeah.
right.
Phantom
yeah.
Menace was more hateable just because of that little kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that little kid's terrible.
Jake Lloyd.
He's like in
He should
prison
be
now.
fighting.
He's a mess.
He's going to be in season 2 of
prison?
He's
No, he's
going
out
to
of
be in
prison.
season 2 of Making of a Murderer.
It's going to be about Jacob being in cahoots with him killing some prequel treasure.
I'm not the hater. I'm the lover. Remember?
Somebody described
gonna kill someone
the
for
best way to
hating.
Why would I do
show
that?
your fan. Like if someone's never seen Star Wars, you should show them 4, 5, then 1, 2, 3, and then 6, and then 7. Like,
That's your theory?
and I thought that was a good one. You
Ease
get
them out with Jedi.
You kind of like go like, here's 1, 2, then go, oh, Darth Vader's Luke's dad. Let's go back and see how that happened, and then you watch
Oh,
it backwards,
okay.
and then you run into the end.
All right.
I thought that was an interesting way of
That's
viewing
interesting.
them.
I mean, I think putting them in any order, especially just not watching the 1, 2, and 3 all together,
I think three
can
is
be
good.
interesting. And I think the whole universe is going to grow. And like you like Marvel movies too, Jacob.
like 'em.
And there are varying qualities. We can all agree.
Sure, yeah.
And we all.
It's not like that for me.
No, it is for the new Star Wars.
Not for me.
For you? Oh, you're
All Marvel
It took, me,
movies.
it took me 3 times to see Phantom Menace before I could understand that it was bad. I saw it
But see,
twice.
that shouldn't happen. If you liked it at first, why would
No, I didn't. Like I was like, oh,
You didn't know how
this
you
didn't make. Okay, you know
just
what? I
couldn't
was so
process it.
excited, I didn't enjoy it, and then I went back. I was like, huh? You know what? I think I'm just getting used to it. And then
It
the
is
third time, I
true.
was like, oh, I just don't like this movie.
It's more like any other films. It's ones where you really try and go
Right.
back
Yeah.
and try to like it.
I
You
always-
know, like you want to.